dope still.
Well, we don't have a name for the show yet.
And scrubhop.com.
Live 8.5.
Guys, can you hear me? Guys,
It
is my mic on?
Yeah.
Guys.
No,
Yay!
it's off.
According
It's
to my
off, you
phone,
can't
I
hear
just got an alert that says Scrub Hop Live 8 is now live on YouTube. So
Holler
what
back,
up, fam?
mother truckers. We are
We
live
live.
right here. Yeah,
Scrub Hop Live
Live.
0.5. Here we are.
Yo.
5.5, baby.
Live
I don't
0.5.
want to. We're not going with that. I know it sounds clever, but
I
No.
stop debating. I don't know. This is too much pressure.
I've always liked
camera.
Live
Out of
0.5.
Anyway,
always
welcome back to another gosh darn episode of Scrub Hop Talk Live. You can
Gosh
call us
darn it.
tonight. You can, I'm trying to new image.
Yeah. Yo, no,
God
straight
damn
up new image. Let's bring attention to that right away. Look at JDirty's background. It's like he's like in a full new background. He's like Mr. Background now. Check this out. Sure.
Somehow we're getting a bit of an echo. I don't know what's going
Oh
on.
well, no, I'm fluffing the
I thought-
Twitch viewer stats, but
Word,
I hadn't
word,
turned the volume all the way down yet.
You're all
Who are
good.
you
What up,
fluffing,
Mad
by the
Hatter?
way?
Our
He's
account,
fluffing a lot,
all of
folks.
us. I'm fluffing the four of us at once.
Fluff
Better say
it.
thank you.
That's right.
Yeah, so
Thank it
thanks
up.
up.
Thanks for working on that chicken. Mad
Bet it
Hatter,
up,
what
bro,
up,
bro.
dog? There's
There's
that
a lot of
number to
work. You're
call
welcome.
us. 303-578-8952. Holler at us. We'll talk shit
Yeah.
with you. I had the
Holler at
same
the
background last
boy.
week. I'm pretty sure I was still here for last Wednesday's show.
Yeah,
So
but it
you're
really
just being
feels
an idiot.
official now. No. Now
I don't
feels
think it
like
even
this
looks
is-
remote. I think it looks identically the exact same as it did last week.
He said, so
No, no,
you're
no.
just an idiot.
No. It feels like
No.
it is
Yeah.
No.
concrete. It feels like it's a new.
That's exactly
You know
what's
what I mean?
behind the banners. It's concrete.
I really get it. Looks like concrete.
Wait, hold on.
does
I know one of
feel
these
like
will get,
concrete.
these will come
Yeah.
up soon. I get my sign ready.
There
Yeah,
you go.
Definitely.
I tried to
Definitely.
make it look dope, but yeah, we're in the same place. How about you?
He's still at the rec center, bud.
Yep.
Dunk on these hoes.
Where am
Boom.
I? Where am I? Here I am. Whoa!
At this point, you're like the creepy guy that they caught hiding or living inside a Walmart for like 8 months.
hiding.
Yeah. Well, have you heard of that? Like how they catch people like literally living inside of department stores.
Yeah,
no,
I
but
think,
that's cool as fuck. Because I
Which
used to
I
play
don't
hide and go
get.
seek. I used to play hide and go
made-
seek in department stores when I was a child, so I get how you could live there.
who
But,
made
like,
a movie about that? Was that Renee Zellweger or was that Natalie Portman? One of them made a movie where they were like living in a Walmart.
Oh, I
You guys
never-
know what I'm
I
talking
didn't
about?
know there was a movie. I think it's
Was it-
real. Like
Maybe Reese
probably
Witherspoon.
right.
Somebody sound off in the comments. Which actress lived in a
No.
Walmart? Go
Tom
ahead.
That sounds
off
like
on this.
Tom Hanks lived in an airport, but that's different.
Different movie.
That
I'm
sounds like
talking
something that E.T. Cocaine Girl would have done. I can't remember her name right now.
Drew
Shailene
Barrymore,
Shailene
Woodley?
Woodley. No.
the E.T. cocaine girl.
It wasn't Drew Barrymore. I promise.
In so many
Okay.
situations, I don't
Woodley.
care how we talk about these people, but she's just done so much more since then. It's hilarious. The
Oh, she's
cocaine
doing
ET
great.
girl.
She's like eating people on Netflix now. It's dope.
Yeah, I don't want to get on like a Drew Barrymore rant, but that show was dope for
not?
3 episodes.
I see,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. I caught I think the first episode, and I was like, this might be dope for another couple, and then I didn't.
She like drinks people's blood and just eats flesh to like survive, but she's just normal. I'm like, I don't know, it's weird. And it's very lighthearted comedy.
And then a
Sounds
couple
great.
years later, she tries to do a talk show, and she does
I
the
bet
worst
not.
talk show in the history of talk
Oh,
shows.
I thought you meant on season 2. I was like, no, I'm telling you, I didn't get there. But anyway,
but not.
It's all connected.
yeah,
Bet
fuck
not.
yeah, man.
It is.
See that?
Hold on. This is bothering me.
That's
Oh,
all
now
right.
we're back. Look at us.
Hey! Oh, that's
Hey.
where. That's
There we
what
go.
Oh, even better.
All better.
I think that's what
Chocobo.
Cotton meant by my background.
Oh.
look different.
Oh, is that the
Chocobo.
Chocobo? Oh, yeah, I got it on the wrong one. Here we go. Is that Chocobo?
That's good.
So many.
No,
Chocobo.
so
many.
Cotton brought it up right before we got going here, but
I didn't?
I just want to
Dick
lament
swords?
that.
We're gonna talk
we're-
about his dick
we're-
swords?
Yeah, but he asked us not to.
It jumped
but I
from his
thought it would
forehead down to his dick
be- Yep. All
It's
over
looking
it.
good up here right now. I don't even have to wear a hat.
What did
this
Cotton bring up?
'Cause it's
during-
on your
right
dick.
before
No, that
we
we're-
came on?
It's on vacation.
We're live. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
That we're live right now, and we're currently missing YMH Live number 6, which
Fuck, it's
in
so
in
good.
our world is kind of a big deal. So big ups YMH Live 6. I'll be watching you after tonight's show. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll
they're
finish you up
talking
after
about
the show
Scrub
tonight.
Hop Talk Live right now.
They definitely are.
On
That's the thing
Scrub
about
Hop
them.
Talk Live, they're
We've
on
got like a
YMH
cross
Live. They're
promotion
like,
thing going.
Yeah,
no, before I jumped over to
There's
this,
$100
again,
on Facebook.
they were on stage with Jessica Kirson, the famous comedian, and they said, "Hey, everybody should definitely check out Scrub Hop Live right now
In fairness,
on
if she was actually a
twitch.tv/ScrubHop."
famous comedian, I don't think you would have had to follow up with that. If you would have
She's
said like
great.
Amy Schumer was on stage, I wouldn't have been like
Yeah,
a famous comedian.
you wouldn't need the qualifier.
I'm just throwing that out there. Like I don't think she's that
Shouts
famous.
out Jessica Kirson. We'd love to have you on the show. You're funny as fuck.
Oh, I
Big ups.
like funny chicks.
Big
What does
ups
she
to Amy
do?
Schumer.
She's a famous.
Jessica
She's
Kirson's
literally a famous comedian.
She's a stand-up comedian.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Comedian. I'm sorry.
comedian, a
Stand-up
famous
comedian.
comedian.
You got the gig laying down. Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know nothing about this lady. She's probably hilarious. Come on, our
Very
show.
Pauly Shore's got to
But,
get his somehow.
All right, well, I think I'm done for tonight. No.
That's
Just
not
kinda
fair. I
happy
don't know if she
is
came up in
I know.
LA or not.
That's fair. I don't know where she came
No.
up from. But yeah, I'm sorry you're missing your favorite show to be on your second favorite show, Trox
It's
Brothers.
okay.
Sorry that we had to lower your entertainment standards for the night.
I
No,
get
it's
it, but
fine.
you know
We'll-
that show they're charging. It's like $11 to watch it. You can watch Scrub Hop Live for free, baby. Here on
That's right.
twitch.tv/Scrub
Wow.
Hop. So that's why we're
That's
bringing
why
more
we're
value
better.
to the people. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. That's why we're better than your mom's house.
Exactly.
We dunk
The
on them.
podcast.
Dunk on
Dunk on
those
'em.
hoes.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Boom!
We'll do it again
We-
too, probably before
just
the
gave
night's
'em-
done.
We gave them a free commercial about their live show and then said we're better than them.
We're better than you. Fuck off.
No
Nah, we
press
love
is
you.
When you're
bad
right, you're
press.
right.
That's what they say.
God, we love you guys so much. Like you bring us
Uh-huh.
inspiration to our hearts.
I'm going to take the number down.
Are you
But if
talking to
anyone
me
wants to
believe
call,
you.
it's 303-578-8952. Again, that's 303-578-8952.
8952.
You want to talk some shit?
You don't
Call
help
me.
anything.
Call us. We would love
Call
to have you on the air talking some shit.
Sometimes I think we're in
speaking
the
of-
same room.
Speaking
And
of
like when
having
I
folks
give
on the air,
Troxy Cotton a dirty look, I want him to feel that I'm looking at him.
nah, I don't
He
care.
says something bad, and I just stare at him like he doesn't realize, but I'm looking right at his little face.
Nah, I don't
I
give
can
a
feel
fuck. Speaking of
Aw.
having people talking shit about our show, our parents, Big Trox parents and Troxy Cotton parents, recently watched the show, and
For the first
they didn't
time?
have they didn't have a whole lot of awesome things to say about it.
I mean, that's more times than
Is
my
it-
parents have
was it-
watched the
wait.
show.
Ditto. Was it? Wait, whoa! This is awesome. Was it?
I haven't gotten the feedback yet, but I'm eager to hear it.
Did you
Oh, yeah.
specifically show them parts where we like make fun of them, or did they just
No.
went on YouTube and
Correct.
looked it up and randomly
Correct.
were
So-
like, "Wow,
so just-
you guys are
just
immature as
last-
fuck."
Just the other night, they started watching just episode 58 of Scrub Hop. so the
So
last
last
one that
week.
we recorded, last week's episode, and
It was a banger.
PG-rated show.
it was a great show. It was very, very well rated. And I get a text right when it's going off from my sister who's hanging out with them. And it was just, Mom and Dad are watching your show. I don't know what to do. Should I turn it off? And I said, what episode? And
Wait, why would that even matter? Like,
Yeah,
not
for real.
one
But I
thing
just-
we've done
I
is
just-
like,
I just needed to know for my own self. And she said 58, and I said, we said some wild shit. And she responded, so should I turn it off? And I said, no, if they want to watch it, let them watch it. And
why would that? How old are
Getting
you?
them
the people
views.
Why
what
does
they
it
want.
matter
Yeah.
if your parents watch it?
I
Yeah.
don't have a problem
Who
with it.
gives a shit?
I would love the views. So then I spoke with my mother today. After they had watched it, I think they
I'm
probably
so
watched
excited.
about
How many
15
days had
minutes of it.
passed?
One. So they
Okay.
just
It was the
watched
next
this
day.
just the other day, yeah. And I spoke with them about it today. And as far as the reviews of our show go, it's that, well, you know, I kind of figured that the show you guys are doing, it kind of just seems like we're watching you guys have a conversation. And I said, yeah, that's
So
right.
in a way, we achieved our goal.
And she said, and it's a conversation of stuff I really don't care about. And I said, huh?
So we also achieved another goal. Okay.
I was like, most definitely. And she said, it just seems like you guys are all on a phone call and you're talking about stuff I don't care about. And I don't really understand why you're putting it out. And I said, yep, all of those things still very true. And she said, but when we watched it, we brought your view count up to 16. So we feel like we're gonna keep watching. We're gonna keep watching every week to make sure you guys keep on getting a nice view count.
That's far nicer than anything my mother would have said if she watched any episode. Like she may have watched it. If my mom watched an episode, I have a feeling I wouldn't know because the conversation just wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, what?
No. And as
I'm
far
sure
as
mine
things,
have at times.
they had particular critiques about things that we would say and whether or not they were appropriate or things of that nature. My mom did say that chicken face. Why do I have to look at that chicken face the whole time? I'm just staring at
I'm
that
hideous.
chicken face.
Oh, I was gonna say because you gave birth to him, obviously.
And that was after she was saying, it just seems like you guys are having a conversation. And then she said, and I'm just staring at this awkward chicken face the whole time. And I was like, Mom, you're summing up the show perfectly. Like that's exactly what the fuck we're doing here.
She's clearly our target market, somebody who doesn't understand what a podcast is. So that's pretty fucking awesome. I'm pretty sure every podcast is just people having a conversation.
I was gonna say, isn't that what we were like striving for?
Kind of sure that was our aim.
So hard on the phone to her today, and I was like, Mom, that's exactly what we're going for. Like, I appreciate this is actually reinforcing, although you didn't mean it to be. This lets me know we're on the right track. We're doing what we thought we should do.
And hey, you know what? She's big ups number 17, and we appreciate her for that.
For sure.
Emoji.
I think they only lasted maybe 15 minutes or so, and then they said, you weren't talking about world politics or anything like that, so we shut it off.
Wrong show.
Wrong fucking show.
Yeah,
we wanted our beliefs reinforced.
Yeah, I asked her and my sister on that call. I said, "Well, did you guys stick around for the videos? Did you see any of the videos that we watched?" And she said, "No, I didn't see any videos." And I said, "Why don't you come back for a video or two?" So hopefully we'll get them back for a video and see if they're interested in something like that, or maybe they'll just try to keep our view count up every week, which we also
fans
appreciate.
At different quadrants throughout the show. Some
like you talking about a music video, or like one of the videos where people get in in memoriam.
I don't know where
studios are in memoriams for sure.
Yeah, I also don't know where Studio 17 is, but yeah, we would love to have Scrub Hop podcast. Also, hit us up, scrubhop@gmail.com.
That's a dope ass mohawk.
We would love to talk to you sometime.
Yeah,
and there were quotes. That was sort of weird, but we still got love. I just want to say real quick on that whole you said your mom's review. That the only time I got a weird review was the first time my mom reviewed JDirty at all, and it was college degree. I heard the whole thing.
Okay.
What?
No, keep going.
I was gonna say, I was like, I'm sure you remember, but she was just like, "What is going on with this murder for fun song?" And I was like, "Oh, Mom, it's like a Juggalo song." And my stepdad shares the accent of your mom, similarly at least, and
East Coast.
He hears the whole thing and just is like, what did the fucking dog do, Justin? Like, why'd you kill the I get you hated the broad, I'm not gonna do his accent, but he was like, I get you hated the chick, and then her husband came home, so you killed him, and then the neighbor saw you, so you killed the neighbor. But the dog, like I don't understand. The dog? He was like, was it because I made you sweep the parking lot, Jay? Like, I just laughed so hard. But
are you doing this to me, bud?
He was so offended. My mom was so offended by that song, and he was just like, "But the dog." Like I just like that was his problem, and I loved it. So that was when my parents reviewed my stuff for the first time.
For sure, it's just good to recognize that there is a target market and what it is and what it isn't. It's very good to be able to understand that of who you're actually playing to, because if I were to start playing to what my parents liked, we would be getting on here and we'd be talking about whatever the world news was of the day and whether or not whether or not people should
did you see Anderson Cooper on CNN today? He had some really great things to say.
You know what? We should interview your mom and just have her tell us how bad our show is. That could be fun.
Dog, I really want to get her to do reviews of our show on the show. Like I told her.
What if your mom did a reaction video of our show?
That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. I've been asking her to call in.
That'd be so great.
But a reaction video would do all the same. If we could just get them
even just
on
cut
film,
her up a 5-minute clip, even.
Oh man,
something to get the foot in the door.
For sure,
good clip. Make a good clip.
Give her some good clip.
Oh, I give her good clip.
Yo, I see Not Slim hitting us up in the comments, asking where he can hit us for details. Check that out. We got the email up on the screen.
Or you can give us a call at
gmail.com. Scrubhop at gmail.com.
Or you can give us a phone call at.
Go ahead. Call me.
303-578-8952. That's again. Call us at 303-578-8952.
Looks like we need a pop-up blocker. All of a sudden, like all this shit.
Can I wonder if there's another one I can do. That'd be funny as fuck.
You guys got McAfee on here?
Yeah. Did you buy the Norton? Back to your mom, I guess.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. No, shouts out, old folks. We appreciate y'all. Thanks for bringing us on the planet.
Just because I could keep going on anything, I was gonna say when I was like a little teenager listening to the clowns and shit like that, I always used to think, what does their mothers think? Because I was always so worried about, like, man, if I was saying I was eating Dead Body Man and all the songs that the clowns would make, I was like, is his mom happy because he's got money, or is it like she offended? And when we started doing music, I was like, I'm never gonna be like rich or anything from this, but like you said, you can't gear it. So I was like, I'm never gonna think of my mom's listening to this.
Yeah. And
then I always gave her a copy, like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
I think, and my favorite comment that she made was on the Scrub tape. She talked to you about I think it was Praise lyric.
Praise saying pussy.
Praise saying pussy, and she said, why would you write that for him?
Yeah,
and
I remember that. Yeah,
everybody on my record wrote their own verses.
Right, which like I kind of wish I didn't, because there's some things I've said that I wish I could have been like, oh, mom, Trox wrote that. It was
what? That was
his deranged thought. But yeah,
I thought that was the best word for him to use at the time. Like, I just thought pussy best expressed the song in that moment. Like,
yeah, that's what she was like, but it's on your CD. I was like, but I didn't write their words. Like, so that's, that was when my parents thought that's how that worked too, which was pretty funny.
We could do an entire episode of just reviews that our parents have given us of our art over
just
the years.
Doing the JDirty stuff. Big time.
Shit.
Man.
My mom signed an autograph at a concert once, and she just thought it was the fucking funniest. Like, she got the biggest kick out of it because someone was like, "You're JDirty's mom." I'm just like, Jesus Christ, stop telling people that.
Yeah,
it was like my brother. Hi, my brother's JDirty. He's a rapper. Here's his CD flyer.
My parents would not want to sign anything being Troxy Cotton's parents. I don't think Big Trox's parents either, but for sure Troxy Cotton's parents. Like, they let me know very early on to me just like starting writing stuff and like expressing the fact that I wanted to make songs and shit, that they were not about it and that it was not ever going to be for them. And anytime I would show them something, they were like, I don't know why you have to use such foul language. And I was like, fuck off. This isn't gonna work.
My older brother was always like, you guys know, he's like in rock bands and stuff. And like, if he did a show and was like, it had a song that had the word shit in the lyrics one time, my mom would be like, okay, like maybe tone down the lyrics. And then like, as you know, in between songs, he'd be like, you having a good fucking time tonight? And at the end, I remember my mom would always be like, but you don't have to say those things up there. And then and then the juxtaposition of when we started. Yeah, I mean, Jesus, man, it's just like no one ever mentioned to my brother again he was cursing too much ever.
Yeah, and then when I first got on stage, I was blowing up plastic sex dolls and throwing tampons out at the crowd and all of this ridiculous shit. And my parents were none the wiser. They couldn't fathom my behavior whatsoever. You fucking son of a bitch bastard! Just leave it alone already, okay?
Leave it alone.
The kid's had a
Pick your
stutter.
words.
He's had a stutter since he was like 2. It's fucked up that you're like.
I mean, you got one too, but
making...
it pales in comparison.
Yeah, but mine was.
And it's rare.
The kid's had a stutter since he was 2.
Part of me is like, wait, does he really have a stutter? Is it?
Oh, so we're
Yeah,
doing full diagnosis on Fools Tonight, huh?
Yes, 100%.
When I was a young kid, my stutter was bad, dog. Like real bad. And it has.
How many cocks did you have to suck to fix it?
Just the
one in the
doctors.
top right.
You're all good
got
now,
that
bud.
extra lollipop.
We both went a different way with it, but it's fine.
Hey, Studio 17, I see you in the chat. We're not having anybody else on the show right now, but appreciate the support, dog. Like, we'll hit me up on that email. Then we'll chat.
Yeah.
Yo, and then call us in sometime. Give us a call at our phone number that Big Trox is going to put the banner up for in 3, 2, banner.
You're really into like
good.
You're demanding as shit anymore.
303-578-8952. Give us a call at 303-578-8952.
So I wanted to bring something up that I think you guys will fucking get a kick out of. And I think it would be a funny segment that we could probably bring either to this show or to the main show. I'm good either way. But
okay.
You guys are all familiar with Florida Man, right?
Sure.
No. Yeah. Well, you search like the date of a
anything.
Criminal
like
records are really easy to get a hold of in Florida, and that's one of the reasons there's so many of those stories available.
But you're like, my birthday is January 1st, and you look January 1st, Florida Man, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
I do know. Okay.
Pretty much every day there's an article about Florida Man like this or Florida Man that. I got one today, and the headline cracked me the fuck up, and I wanted to share.
Today? Are you follow like a Twitter for it or something?
They get sent to me from time to time because people that I work with know that I like them and they find it funny. Okay. So,
so you do your thing.
This one, the headline was Florida man accused of trying to trade car to dealer he stole it from.
Yes.
The article says, according to First Coast News and some other Florida outlets, police in Jacksonville responded to Lake City Chrysler Dodge Jeep, where the scene above played out as it does every day, but this time was different. When the dealership sales staff logged the VIN on the man's trade-in, they discovered that the car had been stolen from that very dealership just days prior. That's right, a customer, for lack of a better term, was trying to trade a car stolen at the dealership for something better. Police say that after the
greatest shit ever.
What are the chances he's the one that stole it, though?
100.
I was gonna say,
I don't know.
I don't think. I
police
think
Police say that after they read him his rights, he told them he had stolen the car.
Okay, so 100.
That was like on Liar Liar. How do you know that's not your husband? You're such a better lover than my husband. Well, you just fucking blew that. Why don't you shut up?
Also, the dealership security cameras showed the theft, though it's unclear from accounts whether the theft is identifiable in that video. The 50-year-old Lake City man also said he was homeless. So they had to end it on a bummer note. But hey, you know, it said he's been jailed and charged. He's been jailed and charged with grand theft auto, dealing in stolen property, criminal mischief, and petty theft. But he gets an A for aspiration. That was just,
why petty? That's not. What was the petty part? Do you like steal a sign too?
That's a good point. I mean, he
no
already got the grand theft auto, so
yeah. What was the petty theft?
I don't know.
As opposed to just theft.
He like sold the spare tire out of the back before he tried to return or sell it back to him, or
like you
for a week and now he's not homeless. I don't understand.
He drove off without paying for his gas.
Yeah, like you steal something and then you call somebody a cunt while you steal it, and then that's petty theft?
No, that's proper theft.
Bad manners.
Nice.
He went back to the dealership and tried to trade the car in. Are we missing this whole thing?
What does it say? What city? Or did I miss that?
No,
I was about to get.
There might only be one car dealership in that city.
It was
pretty small.
Lake City, but it was Jacksonville police did the arrest.
Okay. Yeah.
Bottom line is that's super stupid, and yeah, I'm sure it was real. I'm sure he really did steal the car.
How many Natty Lights were in the trunk?
Down there,
Good
they're just
point.
called
Oh,
old
dog.
people.
When is the last time you guys drank Natty Light? Fuck, let's get into it.
I can tell
Don't
you
know.
exactly when.
I can tell you exactly when too.
It was my old apartment right before I moved to Seattle. There you go.
Oh,
God damn, that recently?
you should have drank Natty Light there. That was
You
a
were
time,
on
that
you
was
were
a
on hard
time.
times.
That
Fuck.
was a
That's a-
time and a zip code for Natty Ice.
That was a bad 6 months, bud.
Yeah,
On that note, we should wrap up this live edition of Scrub Hop Live.
Yeah, always wrap it up.
Definitely
that
always wrap it up. If you're living in that place drinking Natty Ice, you should have wrapped that shit
Or
up.
just get
You
your
know
shit
what?
sniffed.
If you're drinking
Never
Natty
wrap
Ice, you ain't
again.
wrapping it up. Be
Wrap
real.
it up.
Yeah,
B.
there are parts of you that's true.
You
Hey,
ain't
y'all,
got the
thank you
kind of
guys
money
for
to wrap
joining
that
us.
up.
Shut up. We are done with this live episode of Scrub Hop Talk. Trying to leave, and you're just over there fucking being fat, deflated. Anyways, y'all, we
not.
appreciate you guys.
Like
That's why I
a
said
baby
deflated.
deformed.
But I thought of Marcus too when I said that. You look like I don't know. Anyway, y'all, we appreciate you for stopping by again. Please join us this Sunday night. We're gonna have the one and only Young Wicked James Garcia, whatever you call him. He's gonna be joining us this weekend on the show. Join us and watch our classics on Saturday. Anytime though, come right back here.
Princess.
Twitch.tv/scrubhop, y'all. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you later. Peace out, y'all.
Suck it.
Bye.